Uninet the Uninet DTF printer, the headboard from 2 heads to 4 head. It's pretty, interesting procedure we have to go through. It's not anything that's too tough. Where's the 2 headboard? Okay. Here's the 2 headboard. And of course, right over here is the 4 headboard. And then we'll just get this thing switched out. You have to take apart the decoder on here, which is now out of my sight, but you can kind of get right back. I got it right here. This is the decoder right here. And it's going to go under here and then back around to here. Don't let that board fall, please. All right. So it's going to come, well, we can just move it on over. Can you slide to the right? Perfect. So this comes off here. All right. This is the old connector, but it doesn't fit in the board for the new printer, or for the new heads. So it has to be taken out. We'll take that out. This is pretty much a very simple job. We're trying to get this done pretty quick. There's a few other things we'll need to take out. The stop bar here may or may not connect into, I don't think it will not connect into the new board, so we should have in here, if not, I have my own cables that I can get through. Hey, do you know if this board right here is for our heat press? I think so. I think all this is for our heat press. Is it? No.
No, this is for the...
Okay. So we have... All right. We have a cable somewhere. It's quite a bit of stuff we have to rewire, but we'll have this up and running, or I'll definitely have this up and running in just a little bit. Bye chickadee bye, I'll be out of here by then.
Yes, sir.
I gotta just think about this, man. So technically all that would need to come off of here is we create a new split going down into this breaker bar. But let's go ahead and get that installed. That cable at least, so we're one step ahead. So there are a few things that I don't like, right? But it's at the end of the day, I got it. It's not a deal breaker. This thing will fall on your head right here and knock you out. So that's decoder 25. Let's see what I did with the decoder. I thought it plugged it in. So the next thing we'll have to do, of course, is take out these bars here. And they just come out with the wrench. So you take out these screws here and move them further so that we can seat the board in just a moment. But I'm going to try to remember where the hell that cord went right here. can probably get it when I'm doing behind my right shoulder. Like you can just go right through there. Okay, so this is out. Let's go ahead and take this out. It always helps to use magnetic screwdrivers. They'll save your life. Now we're going to pay attention really quick. And what I want to make sure is how this goes on like that. Yellow wire to the right. Of course, that would be the only way it can go. I guess it's easier to use the force of the fall to go downward, you know, instead of twisting around like I'm doing. Broke my wrist. Dude, this one's gonna be a mother.
And the hand over there.
Huh? No, man, I got to break through the material, that's all, you know. What are you creeping on me for? Stop creeping. seat that's on here. Of course, it honestly set it down right here, and I want to follow the trail coming up. It does make it a little bit hard to see the way this is laid out.
You can see it from this end.
Can you?
Yeah, perfectly.
Coming back through here, coming around here. I went off and left one of the clampets. It may be right on here. Decoder went over here. That's the old one. This is the new one. Somewhere this could come out now. Now we're going to have to take these off. So, we'll come over here to show you where the new board parts will align at. If you're doing this, these are for your fiber optics 1 and 2 over here. Your 4-prong cord will go here. Now, a lot of these headboards, their power sources connect into 2 cables here, but we do not have that board. Now that we have this hooked up, it can sit just like this, and now our new cord can simply fit right in here. That's ready to go. But now we need to change these out right here. These cords here go to your stopper bars. So they'll come right down here. We'll go around like this, and they'll go to your stopper bars right over here. Or commonly called your brake checks. And so these little bars right here, we're gonna take these out, move them to the far position so that we don't scratch the bottom of the board. All right, because you don't wanna have this metal tip scratch the bottom. So lightly set it down and we'll get to installing that. We'll come back in part 2. I need some water and I need to charge. We won't start without you and we'll continue, but this is the progress of us switching the boards out, installing from a 2-head to a 4-head board, okay? So that, remember, this is your 2-head, as you can see here. And this is your, these two will go here. The board will go there. We're gonna fire this one up here and come right back to you. I mean, I don't know if you wanna hang out. Nobody ever mentions anything when I'm on video anyways, so enjoy as we do this. I have to charge up, and when I'm charged, I'll come right back. Peace out, and this is our conversion of the Uninet DTF 6000 printer.